Okay, this is the second video looking at finding the highest common factor, and I'm just going to use the abbreviation now. Highest common factor of two numbers. So hopefully you will have watched part one. If you feel confident, we've got two numbers here, 84 and 140. Why not have a go? Pause the video and see if you can do it for yourselves. If not, watch on and you can just pause and have a go whenever you feel ready. Okay, so I've written out the prime numbers below, first few prime numbers, and I'm going to start with 84, and I'm looking to find 84 as a product of its prime factors. It's even, so I'm going to take out 2. I divide by 2 and I'm left with 42. Still got an even number, so once again I'm going to divide by 2 and I'm left with 21. No longer even, so I'm going to move on because 3 is a factor of 21. So if I divide by 3, I'm left with 7. 7, also a prime number, so we divide by 7 and we're left with 1. I did that very quickly. The more you practice it, the quicker you'll get at it. Let's do the next one and then we'll write them up as a product of their primes. So 140 is even. Take out a factor of 2, I'm left with 70. Take out another factor of 2 and I'm left with 35. 35 has a factor of 5. If I divide 35 by 5, I'm left with 7. 7 is a prime number, so if I divide 7 by 7, I am left with 1. So there we have it. Now we're going to write them up. So 84 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 7, and 140 is 2 times 2 times 5 times 7. What we're going to do now is look for the highest common factor. So we look at all of their factors and we find what they have in common. We've got a 2 here and a 2 here. We've got a 2 here and a 2 here. We've got a 3, but no 3 in 140 factors, so no 3s. And then we've got a 7, which is shared with 140. So they have that in common. And then 140 has a factor of 5, but 84 doesn't. So we are done. Okay, so now we just multiply them together. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 7 is 28. So they have a highest common factor of 28. Now that was done quite quickly, but you can always watch it again, and as soon as you feel confident, have a go yourself. Got another example on the next page. Okay, so we've got 60 and 150, and we are going to find the highest common factor of these two numbers. Pause if you want to, stay with me if you're not ready to. Okay, so we've got 60, it's even, so we divide by 2, taking out a factor of 2, we are left with 30. Still even, I'm going to divide by 2 again, and I get 15. 15, no longer even, but it does have a factor of 3, so I divide by 3, and I'm left with 5. 5 is a prime number, so I'll divide by 5, and there we go, we're down to 1. So that is 60's factors. Now let's move on to 150. Divide by 2 and we get 75. Now 3 is a factor of 75. If you're not sure, you can always experiment a bit, but don't forget what I said before. 7 and 5 makes 12. 12 is a multiple of 3, so it's definitely has 3 as a factor. 3's into 7 go 2, remainder 1. 3's into 15 go 5. Okay, now we're moving on and we're looking at 5 as the next prime factor. 25 divided by 5 leaves 5. 5 can be divided by 5 again, and we're down to 1. Okay, let's change colour and write those up. So 60 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. 150 is equal to 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. Now let's look for what they have in common so we can find the highest common factor. We have a 2 here and a 2 here. No more 2's in 150, so we move on to 3's. They both have a factor of 3, and they both have a factor of 5. 150 has another factor of 5, but there isn't one to share with 60, so we are done. We found everything they've got in common, and that is 2 times 3 times 5. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times 5 is 30. So they have a highest common factor of 30. Okay.